Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to some. Good morning to others. If you're joining us via the recording, my name is Brian Louis, and I'm so happy, so grateful, so excited for today's Super Saturday celebration. We get together every single Saturday in order to now share the stories of success. For the members that are joining us, I want to welcome you. For all of the guests that are joining us as well, I want to welcome you. You know, these recordings go all over the globe. Sometimes what I do, just for a kick, I would go through all of the analytics on our videos, and I see our videos getting all the way down to Australia. And so for people all around the world that just happen to see our business opportunity, we're coming. There are so many people all around the world that love the idea of our products. My friends, we are in for such an amazing future. And so today on our Super Saturday celebration, we're changing things up a little bit. We have my great friend, Mr. Ralph Johnson, who is now going to come and he's going to lead off with sharing the very first part of today's Super Saturday presentation, and then I'm going to come back on. I'm going to come and share with you how we turn this into our own personal cash cow. I had a great mentor who said that this business is a cash cow. As long as you do it the right way and you learn from the people that have gone before you. And so you will be hearing from someone that has been able to turn his IMMERI opportunity into a cash cow as well. And so, my friends, I want to turn the microphone over to my great friend and my brother. He's closer to me than my blood brothers, a gentleman that I have so much respect for. He is a man of integrity. He has overcome so many challenges in life. He has a beautiful wife and a beautiful family who he adores, and he is so much fun to be around. We got a chance to spend some time with each other on my birthday during the course of the week, and I can tell you, my friends, he is such a wonderful person, and someone that you can listen to and take advice. And so, my friends, I encourage you to pay very close attention to what Mr. Ralph Johnson is going to share in today's first half of our presentation. And so, Mr. Johnson, I now pass the mic over to you. Take it away, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Louis. I truly appreciate every time you introduce me. You know, I feel the love and I feel the genuine passion that you have for what you do. And this is something that I never take for granted. For me, it's always a privilege and a pleasure. It's something I consider an honor when I get the opportunity to share this with others. And so you are closer to me than my blood brothers. And for you, I must say, you're a person of integrity, someone I take advice from blindly. That is how much I appreciate you and what you do for me, sir. So let's get into the presentation. I'm just going to take off my camera so I could so you all could focus on the presentation now, and we'll take it from there. So who are we? We are IMMERI. IMMERI is actually a combination of two words. It's the German word immer, that means eternity, and I, which stands for international. So we are truly an international company that's built to last. Here we have the leadership, the board of executives. We have Mr. Lau Chong Guan in the middle, who is the chairman and CEO for the IMMERI group of companies. To the left, we have the mastermind behind it, Mr. Tan Kam Fu. He's the group senior executive vice president and the president for IMMERI Southeast Asia region. And to the right, we have Mr. Yap Yen. He's the group senior executive vice president and the president for the IMMERI Middle East and African region. And combined, there's experience, there's over 100 years of experience in direct selling and cooperate management between these three gentlemen. So we have strong and integrous leadership. Okay, so what's our mission? Our mission is to bring happiness to ourselves and our family by one, healthy products. You see, we have products that we would use. The next thing that we use is financial freedom. We use continuous growth and development, and we give back to the society here at IMMERI. So what makes us different? Here are some things that makes IMMERI different from anything that you have ever encountered. First, we are a community that cares. And this is something that you find out from the time you registered and you are joined into our group. You will get welcome from people who don't even know you because it's part of our community that cares here. The other thing we have is real-time instant bonus payment. So you don't have to wait till the end of the week. You don't have to wait till the end of the month. You get it immediately. We have no monthly volume targets to maintain. No flushing of points ever. There's no compulsory monthly auto ship. So this is something I enjoy because it's not like you're pressured to do something every month. And then there's no binary system in the compensation plan. So you don't have a left leg and a right leg to balance. And there's a genuine car, cash, travel, and penthouse reward incentive. We also have here leadership you can trust. And this is something that is really vital to our success here. Wow, I always am in awe with this slide. For one reason, all of this happened long before any of us saw IMMERI. You see, in just their first 4 years, IMMERI had over 309 million US in sales. They have a membership of over 625,000 members with a 38% retention rate. And in the industry, we know there's a 12 to 15% retention rate. There are also travel rewards here. And we have over 7,400 awardees who have either gotten cruise vacation, getaways, ball in Bali, or Dubai discovery. And we have a real car reward where over 750 people have been awarded brand new cars. So this is something we can look forward to in IMMERI also. And we have 2 penthouse recipients. These people receive penthouses in Malaysia. So these are some of the things that was done even before any of us saw IMMERI. Okay, so let me introduce to some and reintroduce to others our flagship product. You see, our flagship product is Vagine. It's a refreshing intimate gel for women. It's specifically designed for maintenance of vaginal integrity and solution for common vaginal problems such as bacterial vaginosis, dryness, itchiness, and unusual feminine discharge. So we have a product that deals with these things. Here's what Vagine does. It enhances the friendly bacteria in a woman's intimate area. It inhibits the bad bacteria. It helps reduce infection. It enhances the self-cleansing and defense of a woman's intimate area. It also moisturizes and tightens. It helps repair the cells. It helps nourish the ovaries. It helps restore the elasticity of the vaginal wall, thereby improving sex life. It gives off a fresh aroma, and it helps in pheromone excretion, which helps with the natural bonding between the man and the woman. Vagine is the solution for common feminine problems, such as feminine discharge, intimate itching, unwanted malodor, candidiasis, bacterial infections, human papillomavirus. It helps with menstrual cramps. It helps with irregular menstrual cycle. It helps with low libido in women, vaginal elasticity, intimate dryness. It improves sex and intimacy. It improves fertility. It helps with polycystic ovarian syndrome and its related symptoms. It relaxes her state of emotion. And as I said before, it improves the natural bonding between the man and the woman. Here are some of our other products. We have Orphere, which is an ultra thin and cotton soft sanitary napkin for ladies. It's breathable and worry-free. It's comfortable, refreshing, and light. It's dry with rapid absorption, and it prevents backflow and overflow. It has a functional strip that warms the uterus, thereby improving blood circulation. It's safe. You see, it does not contain any fluorescent or whitening agents, and it's skin-friendly. It's the ultimate 9 layers of protection so that women feel safe and comfortable. One of our other products, we have Adwell. Adwell is addition to wellness. You see, it comprises of plant-based enzymes, which help to break down our food efficiently. It speeds up the chemical reaction in the gut. So Adwell helps to improve the intestinal health. It helps to clean the gut. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps prevent blood clots. It helps prevent cancer. It helps increase metabolism, and it helps with weight management. We have his and her supplements. And here we have Femtima. It's a natural approach to women's health. It maintains a healthy female reproductive system. It helps to tighten and lubricate her intimate area. It enhances sexual function and libido. It helps to facilitate conception and childbirth. It helps to firm the abdominal muscles. It helps regain body strength. It helps regulate our menstrual cycle. It helps to alleviate menopausal symptoms, and it protects her skin from UVB radiation. Ali had this product. Every time I speak about it, I have a smile on my face. You see, this is the natural testosterone booster, and it's a product I use. It improves male sexuality and performance. Yes, it does. It also helps male fertility and sperm count. It prevents osteoporosis in men. It helps to improve liver function. It helps to relieve stress and improve sleep. It helps increase muscle strength. It helps to enhance energy and vitality, and it helps to eliminate fatigue. It contains only pure Tonkat Ali, which has been known throughout the ages as a natural aphrodisiac. So when the sun rises in the morning, the sun isn't the only thing that rises with us men, if you know what I mean. Here's another one of our latest products. We have Flexes. Flexes is the solution for joint and bone problems. You see, it reduces joint pain. And for me, I was able to use this and experience no pain in my knees, where I have been experiencing these pains for years. It improves numbness and stiffness. It improves flexibility in the joints. It strengthens the joints. It improves bone density. It prevents osteoarthritis and osteoporosis. It also is anti-inflammatory. You see, it contains botsuela, turmeric extract, and piperine, which when combined causes the body to absorb these nutrients by up to 2,000%. It is regenerative. We use eggshell membrane, proven scientifically to be able to regenerate the cartilage or the joints. It's also rejuvenative because we use all minerals and vitamins which are crucial for joint and bone development, such as vitamin D, vitamin C, calcium, and magnesium. This is another one of our products, the skincare line. It's Hush Me, and it's the most complete skincare set. It cleanses, it purifies, it refreshes, it hydrates, and it brightens the skin. Our members enjoy award-winning products. And if you are a guest on this call tonight, I want you to reach out to the person who invited you and tell them, I want to try some of your products. You see, one of the ways that we get our products out there is by samples. So they will give you a couple samples and you will see what it does for you individually. Here's our footprint. Our footprint, we have brick and mortar structure in Malaysia, in China, in Ghana, which was the gateway to the African region. We have brick and mortar structure in Nigeria and also in Egypt. We also have an online presence in over 31 countries, Trinidad and Tobago being the very first in the Western Hemisphere. In fact, it wasn't until about a month ago that we have Barbados and the United Kingdom joining us here. And within this last week, we have India. So you recognize we are a company that is right now is in the building stages. So we are truly an international company that's built to last. What are we seeking? We are seeking ambassadors. Ambassadors who will help us to get this opportunity out there and reap financial rewards. This is what we want to do. So if you're a guest here, you are in the right place at the right time. All you have to do is see the opportunity, lock arms with us, and we will move forward and help each other to become successful here in IMMERI. Look at this, look at the world market potential. You see, IMMERI first began expansion in Asia. And if you look at this chart, you will recognize that Asia has 4.5 billion people. After Asia, they then moved into Africa, beginning with Ghana, which was the gateway to the African region. And you will recognize in Africa, there's 1.2 billion people. Now the company is poised to expand into the Western Hemisphere, starting with North and South America. And Trinidad now is the gateway to the entire Western Hemisphere. We only have 1.3 million people in Trinidad, but it's not about the people in Trinidad. It's actually about the world market potential. Because if you look at this chart, you will see in North America, there are 369 million people. And in South America, there are 431 million people. So anyone with a business mindset would recognize the potential that this company has in front of it. Okay, and now it is my pleasure, it is my privilege to hand over to someone I consider my big brother. I consider him more than a brother. He's like a mentor to me. You see, what happened in this industry is you can go and grow with one of two things. You can either do it with mistakes or with mentors. This man is considered to be the textbook mentor because he has been mentored by millionaire mentors. And in him being mentored that way, he also mentor others. You see, he has helped a lot of people to earn 6- and 7-figure income in the industry. He's fun to be around. As he said, we spent some time this week together, and he's so much fun to be around. He's also a man of integrity, which I really hold dearly. You see, whenever he says he will do something, he actually does it. And he believes in this IMMERI company, in their mindset, where they believe in growing the company by growing the people. He also believes that his success is a byproduct of other people's success. So he's always thinking of ways to help others to become successful. So it is my pleasure, as I said, to hand over to Mr. Brian Louis. Mr. Louis, over to you, sir.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Ralph Johnson, for sharing the first part of today's presentation. What an awesome, awesome job. You know, I could tell the feeling that you have, the emotions that you experience when you use our products. And that's the key to success. That's the key to success. In anything that you do, you must experience an emotion. Most people want to earn income, but there's nothing attached to that income that is driving them forward. You know, in the interview part of our presentation today, Mr. Johnson, you know, you're now free. I'm so happy and so grateful. I remember when I resigned from the last job that I had. When I resigned, I was the vice president of the company. I was the vice president for training. So I was making a lot of money, but I was not free. The company had me traveling all over the world. There were times when I would arrive back in Trinidad and I would just get home, change my suitcase. I would then just simply get on another flight and go to another place. And so I was making a lot of money, but I was not free. I was not free. And so thanks to this industry, I'm able to say that I am free. I am free financially. I am free emotionally. I am free spiritually. I'm now able to exist in a happy place. And I'm so happy that Mr. Johnson now is experiencing that freedom. I would say that in our IMMERI opportunity with all of the people that I've been able to coach, guide, and mentor so far, I believe he is the very first to have started to see that freedom unfolding in this opportunity. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So stay with us because you don't want to miss some of these nuggets from real life experiences. You see, my friends, I say all the time that this opportunity is unlike no other. So just as my great friend, my brother, Mr. Rob Johnson shared with you, this opportunity has a lot in it for those that have the business mindset. If you're just looking at this as this is just another one of those things, it's another one of those pyramid things, I'm just going to be buying products and looking to sell product, you're missing it completely, and it's better that you say no thank you. But if you pay very close attention to the things that we're saying and the actions that you are to take, this can change everything for your 2022. Just to mark my 10 years of successful experience in this industry. So what is it that makes IMMERI's opportunity the opportunity of a lifetime? Number one, it's timing and positioning. And number two, it's the structure. The structure. The way that IMMERI works is that IMMERI has created an opportunity where we earn 11 bonus categories, 11 distinct ways that we earn income. What is the significance of that? The significance of that is as you grow from strength to strength in this company, you are leading by example. You are earning the income and you're not lying to the people that are coming in. You're able to honestly tell them beyond a shadow of a doubt how you're earning these bonuses, and they now follow you as your successors. My friends, this structure is unlike anything in the industry, where in most cases it's based on volume. You'll have someone that can run up in front and leave everyone behind. That is not possible here in IMMERI. And so we earn in 12 distinct ways. And I'm going to try my best to share with you in the little time that we have as much as I can to give you the picture of our compensation plan. The first way that we will have an opportunity to earn income would be as we share this with people. Some people will not get the business side. They won't be able to relate exactly to how this can change their lives immediately until they see your example. So here, some people will say, I just want to buy some. This is where IMMERI has said, okay, great. In order for you to now be able to earn income from the people that are just buying the product, we will give you access to a 30% lifetime repurchase discount. So anytime you come to make any future purchases, you're now purchasing our products from our company at 30% less. So we enjoy even deeper retail profits. The next way that we earn income is from a structure that we call our synergistic board-breaking plan. My friends, this is structured in a way that it's not where the person at the top makes the most money. You know, there's a misconception in this industry that it's pyramid in structure. You know, and that's a whole different conversation. But most people believe that, you know, it's just another one of those what? Pyramid things. IMMERI has decided we will do away with that structure and we will create something that allows people that have nothing to do with each other to benefit from everybody's activities. That's why we call it our synergistic board-breaking plan. It all starts with locking arms with people. Just as I said, my friends, this is so inevitable. I wish that you could sit where I'm sitting with the experience that I have. You see, it's the lack of experience that causes so many people to not get the picture. Many people have not experienced the levels of success. 97% of the people in our industry, they have not experienced the success of earning in excess of $100,000 in income. And so they don't get it. But I try so hard, being someone that has been in that 3%, to show you how beautifully this works. My friends, our video presentations are reaching people all around the world. It is already. I'm seeing people from Turkey. As I said, people from down in Australia. I am seeing people in India, in Pakistan. I'm seeing people in Ghana. I'm seeing people in Guyana. I'm seeing people in the United States. I'm seeing people in Canada. I'm seeing people in Alaska looking at our presentations. How do I know? From my analytics that I do from YouTube. So this is why I'm saying, my friends, pay attention. All you have to do is join us in our mission, which is to now reach out to people all around the world and share with them the amazing benefits of our products. I was speaking to one of our members, Monique Hackett, earlier today, and she said, you know what? When I tried the Vagine, I realized how amazing it is. When I use the Adwell, I'm almost all out of Adwell because it has helped me with my digestive issues. That's the point. People want the solutions that our products provide. And so, my friends, as you share IMMERI with others and they get the picture, some will want to become a part of our community. We just have to find them. And those people that have the business mindset in our community, when they say yes to IMMERI, IMMERI pays you. So I'm going to put you in the driver's seat, as I always do, to show you the inevitability of success and prove it to you. So when you get started in IMMERI, let's say that you made the decision to now share IMMERI with me, just as Mr. Talatu Bwai did. And let's say I say yes. Immediately as I say yes, what happens now is that IMMERI is going to pay you because you are my sponsor. Because you brought Brian Louis into IMMERI, IMMERI says thank you and will pay you $40 US when I get started at agency. Should I get started at the smallest pack possible, which is called the classic package, you still earn. You get $8 US. But it does not stop there. As I now go out and share IMMERI with other people, as I share IMMERI with Mr. Rob Johnson and he says yes, as I share IMMERI with Arthur and Carol Gomez and they say yes, as I share IMMERI with Mrs. Rishma Sam Benasia and she says yes, as I share IMMERI with other people that you will not know, you will earn income. Why? Because IMMERI knows that in our industry, it's so sad, but so often that people bring people into opportunities, they drop them and they move right along. And so in IMMERI, we've created a structure where you help the people that you've personally sponsored. And as these people now go out and share with other people, the company rewards you. So you earn 2 levels of sponsor bonus. So my great friend, EJK Collins Ode, when he said yes to me in IMMERI and got started at agency, I got paid. But guess what? As I helped EJK with tools, with training, with mentorship, in order to go out and share with other people, as he brought people in IMMERI, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in other places in Africa, without me being there, I was able to earn income. And he was also to earn income. My friends, if you capture the picture, you will see that IMMERI is rewarding us not based on volume sales, but on market expansion. The more that you help us to expand the market, it's the more that you'd earn. And so without being in South Africa, now I am connected through EJK to people in Zimbabwe as well as South Africa. My friends, I pray you get the picture. Now we're expanding into India. I am already reaching out to people in India. I'm trying to find another EJK. I'm trying to find another Ralph Johnson. I'm trying to find other leaders that will allow us to now go into these markets even without us being there. I pray that you get the picture, because it's not just one of those things. It's about market expansion and earning income as our entire company expands. The next way that we earn income is from what we call our synergistic board breaking plan. And this is where you get the real picture of how beautiful it is that as we work together, everyone wins. So in step one, when you join us, you will get on a board where everyone is working together, bringing in new members into IMMERI until the synergistic board gets full. And so in this example, this is what the board looks like. On the upper level of the board, you will see these existing members of IMMERI. These are people that have already said yes before you. We have over 600,000 people in IMMERI in just the last 4 years. My friends, as we continue to expand, imagine what this company will look like 2 years from now. So on the lower level of the board, we have our new members that are coming in, our market expanders. They're coming into IMMERI, and they're now taking up the lower level of this board. And then we have the person as the leader on the board. We call them the elite. And the goal is to become the elite, because the person in the elite position, they're about to get to the next rank. And so in this example, just to show you how simple this is, when Brenda brings in 4 people, Brenda has brought in 4 new members: Hayden, you, James, and Carl. Notice that Hayden, you, James, and Carl have now taken up the lower level of the board. Then Eve brings in 1 person. She brings in Larry. Larry takes the next spot. And then you have brought in your first 3 personally sponsored members. You brought in Ramona, Neil, and Lorna. My friends, as you can see, it's not a left leg or a right leg. You're not fighting up to build your own team. We're working synergistically. Brenda has connected with you. You have connected with 3 others that Brenda does not know. That's the synergy. Eve, that has no connection with Brenda or you, has brought in Larry. That's the synergy. And so it's not about just simply being in IMMERI. It's about working to now expand the markets, to bring other people into IMMERI. And this is what we coach, guide, and mentor you to do. And so in step number 2, the system takes over. In a split second, our system identifies the 2 people with the highest number of invitees, we call it qualifications, on the board. And the 2 people with the highest qualifications, they are promoted to the elite rank. So as you would have seen in this example, Brenda brought in 4 people and you brought in 3. So both Brenda and you are the top rankers. You are the ones that have the highest qualifications. The goal, my friends, is to have the highest qualifications, and then when the board breaks, immediately you now rank advance. So in this example, Adam, who is in the elite position on the previous board, he rank advances, in this case, to the executive rank. And Brenda is promoted to the elite rank, and you are promoted to the elite rank. And all of the other members on the upper level of the board are placed on the upper level of the board. And we have 8 brand new spots waiting for new people to come in. In step number 3, as an elite, as the lower level of your board gets filled, you rank advance automatically. My friends, you can rank advance here by luck or leadership. You could be on a synergistic board and you could get a Brian Louis or a Ralph Johnson or an EJK Collins Ode, who are going to expand this business and bring as many people in and continue working, and you would find yourself being rank advanced. Or you can join us and you can say, I am going to now dominate the market in Trinidad, or I'm going to dominate the market in India, or I'm going to dominate the market. As you will hear in a little while from Mr. Johnson, there's a great reason to do so. And so this is how our board structure works. Quite simply, we have a guaranteed income generating system. This does not exist in our industry, where you know exactly how much money you're going to make by the time you get to a particular rank. You see, in my very first company, I became a diamond consultant in 18 months. I earned my first $100,000 in income. There were other diamonds, countrymen. After I became a diamond, there were 2 other people to hit the rank of diamond, but they did not even scratch the scratch on $100,000 in income. My friends, what we have here at IMMERI is a guaranteed income generating system. You cannot fake your money here. You cannot fake it. We know how much you're going to make as a minimum. So if you join us with the smallest package possible, let me show you how much money you can make on your way to 71,000. You can earn a minimum of 39 US dollars. As you now get started with the smallest pack possible, you follow our systems and you bring other people into our community, you get rank advanced to the elite position. Then you help them, you look for your successors, you look for people that you're helping to now take your place as the elite, and you will become an associate. Or you could join us at the agency package and become an associate and skip the pre-associate board. But you do the same thing. You now work with other people, you bring other people into IMMERI, they will become elite associates. And as you help your elite associates to now rank advance, you will become an executive. You would have earned a minimum of 644 US dollars. As an executive, you would now help your elite associates to come up to the rank of executive. Then you will become an elite executive. You look for your successors to now become elite executives, and you will become a manager. You would have earned a minimum of 6,440 US dollars. Then as a manager, you help your elite executives to become managers. You will become an elite manager, and you get an all expenses paid organized tour. Then you help your managers to become elite managers, and you would become a director. You would have earned a minimum of 64,400 US dollars, minimum. That's 71,484 US dollars. But my friends, don't make this minimum your maximum. We have people who have become directors with over 200,000 US dollars in income in 1 year. Then you can become a director, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star director, Sapphire Ambassador, Emerald Ambassador, and the Diamond Ambassador rank. So what we're saying here is that by following our systems and expanding our markets, this money is inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable as you focus on expanding, as you focus on bringing brand new people into IMMERI. It's about market expansion. There's even more money. We enjoy a leadership bonus here because, as we say in IMMERI, one of our core values is success breeds success. So as you become an executive, what you do now is you help your personally sponsored associates to become executives. You will earn a 161 US dollar bonus. Then as you become a manager, you help your personally sponsored executives to become managers. You will earn 1,610 US dollars each. Then when you become a director, you help your personally sponsored managers to become directors. You will earn 16,100 US dollars each. Then, my friends, there's more. When you when you purchase your products here from IMMERI, we do not have an auto ship. But when you do purchase your products, as you would have heard from Mr. Johnson, he loves his alley heart because the sun rises in more ways. We look forward to the sunrise. We feel like we're 19 or 20 years old when we now take our alley heart. It's absolutely amazing. And so we have so many men with so many different problems. We buy our products. We buy our products because we love them, not because we have to buy them in order to make money, which is the norm in our industry. Here, what you do is you buy products when you need them. And as you do, you will now turn on a repeat sales bonus. This is what IMMERI says, thank you for buying our products. We're going to pay you a cashback of 5%. Off of your own purchase. And we're also going to pay you 5% of all of the purchases of people in your community going down 10 levels deep with compression. So if someone anywhere between level 1 and level 10 doesn't purchase any product, don't worry. That person on level 11, they're going to come up and you're going to earn that 5%. My friends, this is the whole point of IMMERI, to create a community that is now purchasing and enjoying our products. We have a travel reward incentive, where when you get to the rank of elite manager, You get an all expenses paid organized tour valued at $1,120 US. Many people in Ghana and Nigeria are getting ready for this all expenses paid tour to South Africa. Our next incentive tour is in South Africa in February. And so we have many people that are getting ready to enjoy IMMERI, sending them to South Africa first class. Then we have a one-star director, you get your second organized tour, and one-star directors and above, they also earn travel points. We have a car reward incentive. You get the actual car, not a car payment, but the actual car. When you become a manager or director here, you get your first car valued at $16,100 and a three-star director, a second car valued at $32,200, or you can take the cash. My friends, can you see yourself? Can you see yourself being one of the very first people in your country to have a brand new car fully paid by IMMERI? It's going to happen. It's going to happen for individuals in South Africa. It's going to happen for people here in Trinidad and Tobago. It's going to happen for people in India. It's just a matter of time. And it's just a matter of those people making the decision that they want it. And here, my friends, when you get to the rank of Diamond Ambassador, you have earned your spot at the top. And IMMERI rewards your hard work and your dedication to your business with the keys to your luxurious penthouse in Malaysia. This penthouse comes with your My Malaysia second home multiple entries visa for 10 years, renewable. It's yours. And one of the beautiful things about becoming a diamond here at IMMERI is you enjoy 6% of every single registration that takes place in your entire community. Every time someone joins our community in all of the countries around the world, you will earn income. Isn't it worth it to be free, to wake up when you're done sleeping, to know that every single day someone in the world is sharing IMMERI with someone else? It starts with you. Join us, my friends. This is inevitable. And so even if you don't want the penthouse, you could still enjoy $150,000 in cold, hard cash. So my friends, as you take a look at this opportunity from wherever in the world you are, we encourage you to join our community. Join us here at IMMERI. We have something that is unlike anything in the industry. There's so many people that come to me and show me opportunities. I shake my head because I know what we have is so great. The world just hasn't found out about it yet. And as I was sharing with Mr. Johnson, in my very first company in our industry, in my very first company, thanks to mentorship and leadership, our company was able to blow all other opportunities out of the water. Everyone was looking to our company a few years ago. This is what we will create here at IMMERI, just to mark my words. And so you can join us here for $161, $50 shipping, in plus $50 shipping that will now allow you to enjoy our amazing, amazing products. So you can get started at the classic package. That's 4 boxes of Vagine. You can choose one of our promotional combos. You will enjoy 10% off of any future purchases. You get unlimited coaching on how to promote and to build this business the right way, and our 5-step success system that is the blueprint for expansion. Or you can get started at the agency package. The agency package is a business investment of $805 plus $150 FedEx shipping of the products from Malaysia to your doorstep, including over there to India. And so here, what is it that's special about the agency package? Lifetime repurchase discount of 30%. So every time you go back to IMMERI for any future purchases, you would now enjoy a 30% discount. Number two, you get more products. When you get started at the agency, you enjoy that discount immediately. You get more products for your money. And number three, speed. When you get started at the agency level, you skip over the pre-associate board and you're on the associate board where you're now closer to earning team bonuses. And so you can choose 20 boxes of Vagine, or you can choose any of our promotional combos. You get unlimited coaching on how to promote and to build your IMMERI business the right way, and our 5-step success system that allows you to grow your IMMERI business. And so, my friends, we have developed a system, a 5-step success system works. It works. Absolutely, it does. And this system is generating millions and millions of dollars in revenue for the company, and it will provide millions and millions of dollars for our distributors and our partners. So you have the opportunity to now create your own story with us here at IMMERI. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna gist a little bit. I don't know if Mr. Bwai has made it to the call. Let me just check to see really quickly if Mr. Bwai is on. I don't know if Mr. Bwai is on. So let me just, okay, I'm not seeing Mr. Bwai on today. So Mr. Johnson, it's just me and you in the hot seat today. Let me now take off my sharing so that I can bring you up. I can pin myself and I can pin you as well, Mr. Johnson, so that we can just a little bit. I'm going to now put you a little bit into the hot seat. I hope that's okay. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You're doing so amazing. You know, in the short time that we've been doing IMMERI in Trinidad and Tobago, you know, it has really been a vision. It has been a vision of mine. As I've shared on the call, you know, I understood and I knew what it felt like to be free. I knew what it felt like when I resigned from my corporate job, and I wanted now to have my own time. Started my own business. I realized I still was not free, and then I went 100% in this industry. You know, just a few weeks ago, you signed your resignation and made it a declaration that this was going to be the last job for the rest of your life. And it didn't just happen just like that. I want to make everyone abundantly clear. You don't just wake up one morning and resign. So we're not telling you to do that. But what we want to do is we want to, you know, I've experienced the freedom. You're experiencing the freedom right now. Please share with everyone, you know, what was it that you saw with IMMERI that made you realize, yes, you can build this now. You can, you know, there are people that are throwing things all about me. They're Bitcoin this and coin that and coin this. It comes at me every single day. But as I told the person I was sharing it with me, he still has a job. He's not where he's going to be. And he said, yes, Mr. Louis, but I know I'm going to have it in the future. And I said, yes, I applaud you for being future-minded. But Mr. Johnson, you're free now. You're free now. You're not free 2 years from now. You have the freedom to invest in anything that you want to invest in, make money any way that you want, but you're free. Please share with us what made you believe that IMMERI would be the opportunity that would allow you to become free. Share with the members and our guests that are here.
Okay, sir. Well, good afternoon to members and guests, or good evening or good morning, depending on where you're joining us from. For me, one of the first things is where I came from. Now, I don't want people to just believe that I started here. I came from 20 years of being in the network marketing industry. My last venture was what showed me that IMMERI would make me free. You see, that was one where, Mr. Louis, you would know, we went through a system and we built a global business, but it shut down because of leadership. And we were both looking for something. And when you saw this and you said, Mr. Johnson, I found it. I knew that you found it. I said, did you check it out? You said yes. And I said, okay, I am in. You see, because of your integrity and the fact that you have done it before, you could break apart a system and see where it's going. So when you shared your vision with me, I understood where this was going. Long before it came to Trinidad, you showed me where it was going. You said, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. And it all played out as you said it. So for me, it was, first of all, being able to trust the relationship of the person who brought you in. Because you're one, you know that when I first saw you, I did not like you. And it had nothing to do with you. It was because of my past experiences dealing with diamonds. And you had just become a diamond. So for me, it was just about meeting you and trying to see what you're about. But as I got to know you and I realized that you cared more about me than about your success, I cried. I literally cried on your porch because my mask was coming down. You see, I'd put up a mask showing you that I'm the tough one. But when you showed me that you cared about me, it caused me to become emotional, to become vulnerable, because I saw someone who cared more about my success than even how they could benefit by me moving forward. So it's something, that was the first thing. And then I made sure and I counseled with you before I took that step. But in taking that step, Mr. Louis, it's great to wake up when you're finished sleeping. When the bed is tired of you, you know, you get up. I mean, look at it. Last Wednesday was your birthday. And I just said, I'm going to meet you for lunch. I didn't have to ask for time off. I didn't have to ask anybody to give me that time so that I could do what I wanted to do. And we spent a lot of time together on Wednesday, where we were looking forward even more into the future. But now I'm seeing things, even by what has happened with some of the people in Ghana and Nigeria. You see, that's the gateway to the African region. Here we are the gateway to the entire Western Hemisphere. So it's going to happen, and you already showed me what is going to happen. So I just trust you totally, sir, and it's great being free.
You know, when I wake up in the morning, very often, when I wake up in the morning, you know, I thank God for life. I thank God for IMMERI. And I thank God that I think about you and I say, you know what, Mr. Johnson didn't have to go to work last night. He didn't have to get home at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know, he was able to be there. If he wants to drive his wife to work, he can, and then come back home and take a nap. He can do anything he wants to do. And so it makes me so happy. I always remembered that in my first company, I was always cautious about encouraging people to do that. Very, very, very cautious, because I understood how things work, how the volume would grow and the volume would fall and the volume would grow and how people would maneuver through that. But in our IMMERI system, because we earn money instantly, we're able to say, okay, when I get to this particular rank, I'm going to earn this income. And when I get this income, I'm able to now apportion it and know how I'm going to use it over the next few weeks or the next few months. And that is different. And so, you know, Mr. Johnson, you know, and the beauty of it is we are only at the beginning. I try to share that with people. Share with us, where does your confidence come from? Knowing that you're an elite executive right now. You've just started to taste some of the money, but you're tasting the predictability of the money. And so we're seeing now where we have Miss Mona Jones that's coming. We have Arthur and Carol Gomez that's coming. We have Alicia Daniel that's coming. We have Caroline Daniel Smith who's coming. We have all of these other members that are currently at the elite, the executive rank or approaching the executive rank. And so share with us where it is that you're getting this confidence from, knowing that you can now be free, not just of the job, but financially as well. Where is that confidence coming from?
It's a great question, sir. It's coming from the system. You see, that 5-step system is geared to give us results. And right now, I am actually seeing people coming onto my board, people that I have helped, people that I am helping For example, someone who doesn't like the industry, my wife, she is on my executive board. And it is so mind-blowing because this is the only place that she follows exactly what I tell her to do. So for me, it's so much fun being here. And she's one, she don't like the industry, but she understands systems. And you see, because she understands systems, she knows that she could follow a system and become successful here. So I'm seeing her coming up. I'm seeing Miss Caroline Daniel Smith. A lot of people, other people, Mr. Anthony Morn. I'm seeing Miss Mona Jones. I'm seeing Miss Katisha Regis. A lot of people who are coming up, and they're all coming up, and I know they will be successful. You see, as I help them, they will help me, and I help them. And this is the beautiful thing about IMMERI that is different to anything else out there, because we must have the people that we bring in to become successful, and we become successful. So I know it is inevitable. It is inevitable. And because you're a stickler for detail and you understand how systems work, when you shared this with me, I understood it. I understood it. I didn't understand the money aspect of it. But as I got to elite executive, I am seeing what you're saying. So I have total confidence, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, I'm so happy. I'm really, really so grateful that you're with us on this journey, you know, because as it expands, you know, it is predictable. You know, all I do is I try so hard to bring people into that vision, to know that as you expand, you can't just sit on your board. As I tell people all the time, you can't just sit on your board and expect for it to grow. You know, you have to now be involved in the expansion. As you watch Miss Mona Jones, tell me about some of the champions. You just called a few names of some of your champions. What is different between these champions, and you can call their names and say what they're doing differently that perhaps other people are not doing, that they're not feeling that success? What is it that the successful ones, the people that are growing, what is it that they're doing that you're seeing that's different?
Mr. Louis, they are all following the 5-step system to a T. For example, Ms. Caroline Daniel Smith, she is following it not just in what she does, but what she says, how she relates with her people. You see, as she comes up, she's helping others to come up. Same thing with Ms. Mona Jones. As she's coming up, she's helping others to come up. So we have people who are actually following the system, understanding that it's not truly about them, but about the people that they brought in. And as they help them to become successful, truly our success will be a byproduct of that. So if I was to pinpoint it to anything, it would be the people who have totally sold out to the system, sir.
Wow, beautiful. I love that. In my very first company, actually, that's exactly what my mentor said. He said, Brian, you have to get sold out. You've got to sell yourself out completely on the system. Don't do anything else. You have to do it. And he also said something to me, and it is something that I live to this day. He says that, Brian, your success is a ripple. When you make a ripple, when you drop a stone into a pond, you see a small ripple. You see it, the stone will just bounce and you'll see just one thing that will happen. That's not your success. He said, Brian, your success is that ripple effect. You will raise your eyes and you will see a ripple effect of other people. That's the success. And so immediately I got the picture that I could take it out of my own activity and just try to create a ripple. And what is that ripple? That ripple is people saying yes to IMMERI. So every time I create that ripple, I see the ripple effect of other people coming below them. You're now down, I think, 6 or 7 layers in your team, and so you're seeing that ripple effect. You know, below I can think of Mrs. Amanda Ballantyne, that ripple effect. Share with all of the members here, you know, some of the people where you're seeing that ripple effect. They're now starting to see that ripple of people coming in below them.
Wow. Okay, well, I'll have to list them. Mr. Anthony Lafon, Mr. Anthony Morn, they all have that ripple effect going. We have Ms. Caroline Daniel Smith. who has that ripple effect. We have my wife, Charlene Johnson, she has that ripple effect. We have Miss Amanda Ballantyne. We have Miss Mona Jones. We have, in fact, in almost every one of my personals, there is that ripple effect going on because we work with them and we emphasize the love and the care for them becoming successful. And as you do that, it just moves on because they do exactly what you do, not what you say. And that's something that I've learned from you. Be someone who is transparent. Be someone of integrity. Be someone who don't lie. And as you do these things, you will attract these people who will do the exact same thing. And you will actually see it moving down into levels that you know you could not have done by yourself. So for me, it's just working with these people and seeing myself in them. Seeing myself in them. And one thing I want to say, Mr. Louis, one thing we must do in this industry is give out the praise. We must be deliberate with giving out the praise. And there are times that mistakes happen. We have to take responsibility. You see, as the leaders, when you take responsibility, people trust you because they recognize it's not that he's going to throw the blame on me. No, he's there to help me. He has my back. And I've learned this from you because you have been liberal with your praise with me and you have always cautiously showed me the right and the wrong of the way to go so that I become successful. So I'm just following in your footsteps, sir. And I have others who are following in my footsteps.
Wow, Mr. Johnson, you're such an amazing leader. I'm really, really so grateful. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm like the daddy eagle, and I'm watching the eagles, and you're the first eagle that is now stretching out those wings, now doing your own training. You know, for a long time, you've been hearing me talking about getting other people onto the presentation, getting people into the presentation. And to share with us, I wasn't, when you shared with me, share with us, what did you do? When I said, Mr. Johnson, I really want you to be on the presentation, doing the first part, where I could now switch it up. You could do the second part. We could start bringing Miss Mona Jones. We could start bringing a lot of other people, Rishma Sambanasia, Sandra, Daniel, bringing other people in to start sharing the presentation. You took it upon yourself. Share with us, what did you do to prepare yourself for the first time that you did the presentation with me on this platform?
Okay, sir. Well, before you asked me, I knew the day would be coming. So I think it was Monday and Tuesday, I spent some time just sharing the presentation at first with myself, and then I had my wife listen to me. And she was, you know, she listened to you, so she would tell me what I could work on, and I continually was doing it. And then I listened to you doing the presentation. So I was focusing on the words you focus on the way you said certain things, so that I will be able to do it. You see, I'm always excited, so I'm going fast. And she said, no, you have to slow it down. So these are things that I learned, but I went through the process of actually training myself to do it. And it was on Thursday, I believe, at 5 p.m., 3 hours before the presentation, that you said you wanted me to do it. And I said yes. Because when you prepare for an opportunity, you're able to become successful. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity when it knocks on your door than not be prepared and an opportunity come knocking. And as I told you, my biggest thing is I told my son, you must embrace challenges. And for me, I have been teaching him as a man, you must embrace challenges. So when you challenged me with that, I said yes, and I jumped up the opportunity because one, I was prepared, and then I will not shy away from any challenge. I will go forward because I know in me there is something about being more, and you will challenge me because there are times, you know, we all feel good in our comfort zone, but as we go outside of our comfort zone, there is where our success, there's where our growth is. There's where we can embrace and really achieve more.
Amazing, amazing. I want to thank you and I want to congratulate you because, the main way that we have built our team of over 400 people now is online. When we're able to be out and we're doing it, on stages, it's a different energy. That's when we're going to take this to the moon.
Yes.
But we have to be so careful on our online platform. We have to have everything has to be just right for someone to get as much as possible. And, in taking it on, I'm so grateful and congratulations. You have now opened the door for other people who now know that they can do it. So many people are afraid. I think of my great friend, AJK Collins Ode down there in South Africa, afraid to really join me on the presentation on this platform. But here you are saying, you know what, it is a challenge as for most people. Most people are afraid of speaking. They're afraid of being judged. And so in overcoming that, I know you have overcome, you have pointed the way so that other people can overcome it as well. And so we're going to shut this down shortly. So for all of the members that are on here, if you have something to say, just mention it in the chat. We're going to shut down the call in like about 4 more minutes. So if you have a question that you would like to ask of Mr. Johnson or myself, as we're now winding down 2021, gearing up for 2022, Mr. Johnson, based on what we've done just in the last few months here with IMMERI, what are you seeing for 2022? Paint the vision of what you're seeing for me in 2022.
Wow, awesome. I love this. What I'm seeing for us in 2022 is not just you and I being at the forefront here. That's first of all. First of all, it's people willing to embrace their shortcomings, willing to embrace whatever they think might be holding them back so that they will get over it and see that growth and success is outside your comfort zone. So that's the first thing. The other thing is I'm seeing finances. Not just for you and I, but for people that we will be helping, for the Mona Jones, for Caroline Daniel Smith, for Antonina Fon, for my wife, for everybody who is out there following the system. You see, I always say it, in IMMERI, it's more than just finances. It's financial freedom. Let me explain what I mean by that. Finances will come. We will get it. We will get it. But when we follow the 5-step system, that's where the freedom comes. Because this system causes it to move away from your activity. It causes it to be about other people. And look at it this way. If we are truly the gateway to the Western Hemisphere, I teach the people I'm working with to follow the 5-step system. They teach their people to follow the 5-step system, who in turn teach their people to follow the 5-step system at simply 3 levels away from me. I don't have to do anything else. And you hear about all the beautiful trips that we are having. So when a trip comes up and we could go and enjoy that trip. When we come back, we would see more activity than we left because here the system is at work. The system is at work. Coca-Cola only sold 25 bottles of drink in their first year. And what we tend to do at times is we tend to judge ourselves harshly by other people's success. Please don't do that. We are at the beginning of the beginning. Some people will have 25, some people will have 200, some people will have 0. But we are at the beginning of the beginning. As you catch your leg, as you start to grow at your own pace, you would realize your success is inevitable because the people who are to build the biggest haven't joined IMMERI yet. And I'm being totally honest when I say that. They haven't joined IMMERI yet. So you are at the beginning. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just continue. Follow the system. A system always gives results. Always gives results. So just keep following the system and you too will be very successful here. We haven't scratched the scratch, as Mr. Louis continue to say.
Wow,
Yes,
beautiful, awesome. You know, I want to share with some people. I was talking, as I said, to Monique Hackett earlier today, and I was sharing with her what I am doing. And many people at the end of this year, they start thinking, okay, you know what? Nobody is joining. Nobody is saying yes. And this is true. At this time, it's normal that people will just be focused on, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, they are focused on Christmas. They're focused on year-end stuff. They're focused on purchasing gifts. They're focused on clinic, doing renovations, all sorts of things, places where their finances would go. And so I was sharing with her in my 10 years of experience in this industry, 10 years of successful experience, what I do, me personally, Brian Louis, in December, is I start laying the foundation for activity. I don't wait for the following year to start to now be in action. So what am I doing? Right now, I am working with the company to create brochures. I send those brochures down to Educate down in South Africa. I sent those brochures over to my great friend over there in Barbados. Leroy, I'm printing those brochures right now. So I'm giving people the tools so that they can now share the information with other people. I'm also reaching out to some people. I'm reestablishing my relationships with them. I haven't told them anything about IMMERI. I'm just saying hello. I'm touching them. I'm just creating that bond, that relationship again. So that come January, most people will still not have money. But in January, I'm going to now share with them IMMERI. I'm going to share with them our products. I'm going to share with them our compensation plan. I'm going to work on sharing with 100 people so that I know I'm measuring it. I'm going to share, I'm going to have 100 people that I'm going to expose to IMMERI in January. I know based on the law of averages that 10 of them will say yes. Just as Mr. Johnson is saying, we have here at IMMERI the assurances that we're building this the right way. We're building it the right way. So don't be haphazard in your approach. So what you have to do is you have to still be in action. You still have to be in action where you're making people aware of IMMERI. You're still talking to them. You're giving them information. I'm getting everybody, hopefully by early next week, we'll have our flip books so that I'll start giving out the flip books to all of the people that have purchased the flip books. So we're getting ready. So it's not about sitting down and saying, you know what, I'm just going to wait until the end of the year. I'm going to now start, I'm going to wait until January. No, right now is when you do it. You start linking with those people, creating those relationships, reigniting those bonds, identifying the people that you want to share IMMERI with. We don't know, you know, I had a great mentor who used to say that we don't know who is going to be successful. We don't. All we can do is we could just share the information. And when we share the information, then we would be able to now approach them and find the ones that will say yes to IMMERI. So, Mr. Johnson, right now, what are you doing? What are you doing in terms of getting prepared for February? February is when most people will have money. Most people will have cleared all of their debts. It's a brand new year. They have New Year's resolutions. They have money in hand, and they're now ready to do something to change the perspective for 2022. So please share with us what it is that you're doing right now, and then we're gonna mention a few people on the call, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So what are you doing right now?
Okay, so without knowing what you were doing, I am right now expanding my list. The other thing that I'm doing is reaching out to people in regions where IMMERI is opening up. So I'm just talking to them. I'm not telling them anything about IMMERI. I'm just reconnecting. Also, I'm reconnecting with people that I haven't spoken to for a while, so that when I share IMMERI with them, it wouldn't be like, you just came to me because of this, you know? So it's reconnecting. I'm in that process of doing it also. I'm expanding my list. I am connecting with the people that I work with personally so that they will know what they have to do. You see, we have to be prepared for the opportunity. We have to be prepared to share. It can't be that we just jump and do it. As I was saying before, when you prepare for an opportunity and it comes, then you're able to enjoy it. For me, it's about just being prepared. Like right now, I'm going through the entire presentation. How do I say it? How do I say it effectively? Because I know that is something that is coming, where I would have to take on what I have to take on as my responsibility. As you always say, sir, the person with the pen is the person who makes the money. I do not like this online stuff. I like person to person. That's where I bloom. But here, until that comes, I have to work with what I have to work with. So for me, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. If you check my top, it's wet because this is not my comfort zone. But I will do what I could do poorly until I could do it well.
Awesome.
You see, at the end of the day, people will be hearing my passion. And they don't care what you know until they know that you care. So for me, it's always about showing people that I care. It's showing people that I'm transparent. It's showing people that I am honest. And this is not something you get much of in this industry. So I'm working on me. I'm working on me. And I know when January comes, I will hit the ground running because I have been warming up. I have been in the process of warming up. So for all the members here, I want you all to be in warm-up mode. When we turn January, because people, they will get sidetracked. Life happens. But when we come back together, you should be in warm-up mode, just ready to go. So that's what I'm doing. As you see, that's what Mr. Louis is doing. Success leave clues. Follow the clues. Thank you so much, sir.
Amazing. Wow, this has been so much fun. This has really, really been a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, for joining me here. Thank you for stretching. You know, I remember when we first started and we were just focused on Africa, I was stretching you until we started to like look. I think it was the first person was Olia.
Yes.
And you know, but you were stretching on the online, and now you're able to be comfortable. I remember Mr. Talatu Bwai as well. When we first started the online, she was just stretching until now she's able to come on and be positive, be confident, and know that she's creating an impact, just as you are, my dear friend. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and all of the guests and all of the members here at IMMERI. We're so happy and so grateful that you are a major part of this journey. As you're hearing, more and more people are now recognizing and calling the name of Mr. Ralph Johnson. I want to thank you so much for being here on this journey with us, making all the difference to the world for my life as well as for so many others. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson, for joining us today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. And so let's jump back into the end of the presentation, my friends. You know, what we always say here at IMMERI is the stories. It's the stories of success that lead to the success. It's not just about hearing how much money people make. It's not about always hearing, you know, what the rank they're at. You know, I always say it's the stories. I always say that here at IMMERI and in our industry, it's really and truly about people finding themselves. And so here at IMMERI, we have an absolutely amazing opportunity. We have an opportunity. What is that opportunity? That opportunity is to earn real-time bonus payment. We earn our team bonuses with one downline member. We have no monthly volume targets to maintain your rank, no flushing of points ever, no binary. So everyone has the ability to win. We have no leg balancing. We have no compulsory monthly authorship. We got training and mentorship. You just got a healthy dose of some training and mentorship from life experiences. You're hearing from Mr. Johnson in the journey. You're hearing him in the journey. You will hear him again time and time again until you will see him as a diamond here at IMMERI. And so you're seeing the training and the mentorship. We have an online back office. We have You can earn direct and indirect bonuses here. We've got a true car reward incentive, travel reward incentive, amazing house reward incentive, and all of our products are approved. And so, my friends, as we bring our Super Saturday celebration to a close, we want to remind you that opportunities are never ever lost. You see, someone will always take the ones that you miss, but don't miss this once in a lifetime opportunity. And as we say at IMMERI, stay happy and stay simple. My name is Brian Louie. On behalf of Mr. Rob Johnson and all of the leadership here at IMMERI, want to say thank you for being with us. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. See you at our next presentation. Our training for our team comes up on Monday night. Join us for another amazing presentation. This one is going to be the last one for the year, and so you don't want to miss it. It's going to be absolutely off the chain. So be with us on Monday night. And so as we always say, your past does not dictate your future. It's your decisions today that do make the right decision. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. See you at our next presentation. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.